The Virtual City is a software as a service patented by Learnway, targeted at incorporating in the same environment information, communication, and training. The market currently offers corporate information management platforms such as websites and intranet. There are platforms for corporate communication such as internal social media or tools like chat, forums, or messengers. There are platforms for corporate training such as educational portals or learning management systems. At times, information management platforms incorporate communication platforms. At others, we find training platforms that incorporate communication platforms. But there is no platform on the market that effectively and efficiently integrates information, communication, and training, providing centralized control. Why is this important? Think about your first day at work, what your cultural baggage was, and think about you today. What was the contribution to the increase of your cultural baggage made by the courses you have taken in the different companies where you have worked? Surveys like this one by KPMG Consulting show that the way in which we learn inside companies is split into formal and informal learning. According to surveys, formal learning, comprising all the initiatives made available by the company, such as courses or workshops, represents only 20% of our learning. The remaining 80% is comprised by informal learning. That is, all the activities in reading manuals, direct work experience, and conversation with colleagues that we carry on in our day-to-day working activities. Here, there is space for reflection. Why do companies keep investing 100% of their budget in only 20% of our learning? Because until now, there was no platform capable of channeling and taking advantage with efficacy of informal and formal learning together. It is important to observe that formal learning is supported by the training pillar, whereas informal learning is supported in the pillars of information and communication. For this reason, in the Virtual City, we have linked the three pillars: information, communication, and training. In this way, we have managed to establish a platform that enables using 100% of corporate learning. In the Virtual City, the information is distributed using the metaphor of a city. Would you like to find magazines? Go to the newsstand. Would you like to find specific documents? Go to the library. Would you like to watch a video? Go to the cinema. Communication in the Virtual City is guaranteed through the personal page, on which it is possible to receive news feeds, pictures, friends, and participate in corporate campaigns, or through integrated tools such as chat, messenger, forums, surveys, among others. Training, whether classroom or e-learning, is transmitted and controlled through the learning management system, available and integrated in the Virtual City University. Information, communication, and training together in the same place. Let's see what the learning process in our Virtual City is using these three pillars. First, access to e-learning or classroom training using the blended learning trails found in the LMS, available in the University of the City. With this, I ensure control of the 20% of formal learning. Second, I access all the structured information in the city, inherent to my study argument, and if I have any doubts, I can talk to my colleagues who have had access to the same information. Third, I will check if there are experiences posted by my colleagues with respect to my study argument. This way, these experiences become supplementary knowledge for me. 4. I apply what I have learned in my job, create my experience, and if I have any doubts, I can go back and check the information and share my doubts with my colleagues. 5th, I post my experience different from my colleagues in the city. So, my experience becomes knowledge for other colleagues. This way, I learn formally with courses and informally through the information made available and the communication with my colleagues. This is social learning. Learn with and through others continually. By establishing a spiral of experiences that generate knowledge, that generate other experiences, we produce a significant increase in the company's cognitive equity, a benefit for its employees, and in the efficiency of its processes. This is one of the advantages of using our virtual city. Another advantage is the engagement, stemming both from the deployment of social learning and the metaphor of the virtual city itself. An engagement survey was run for the period of 2 years at the UTP University of Paraná about the engagement obtained in the Craft, Electrolux, and Amil virtual cities with the following results. We have noticed that the network analyzed using the metaphor of the city drives the appearance of a strong feeling of belonging through the identification of users with the role of citizens. In addition, surveys show that, with the use of social media in the learning process, we learn more interesting things faster. And this means cost reduction. The city offers all these advantages, in addition to control of the information, of communication, and of training, through a complete and modern panel for easy and prompt management. Competing companies are still anchored to the evolution of e-learning into blended learning. We, once again, are out ahead with our social learning platform. While others are now building social learning platforms, we already have a consolidated and proven platform with 5 years of activity and many cases of success. With our virtual city, we won in the South Region and National Sectors the 35th edition of the Aberge Award as the best corporate communication tool in digital media in Brazil. Check out some of the results achieved over the last few years with our virtual city. All of this is the virtual city.